Looking to throw, Penix. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On third down, Penix from the gun. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And that'll bring up fourth down on a big sack with a loss of 5. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep is Brandon Codrington. Fielded at about the 28. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Allen going to throw. And complete, right side to Cook. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. They run it again with Cook. Able to push his way through. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Nice.
40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And, yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the move to his left. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with the ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Throwing now is Allen, being chased out left. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
To the air, Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point. Up and good, and it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was James Cook finishing things off with a touchdown catch. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Atlanta prep. For its next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They begin the drive with Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's Penix. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Third down and 13. Now Penix. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. Shoves him aside and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And they will take over first and 10. They start the drive with Cook. Pushes past him. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
To the air, Penix. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They hand off to their big tight end. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Amari Cooper, 47 yards. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
Bass on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They start on the ground with Robinson here. Dancing away at the 35. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
That's out wide here for Robinson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Robinson up the middle. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And looking to throw, Penix. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Matt Milano, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And here's Bradley Pinion now. That's taken on the 25. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. It's complete to Cook. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Bills have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. So plenty of fireworks here early, 35-0 now as the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll throw with Penix. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. To throw, it's Allen out to his left. Staying on his feet. He throws it on the move.